Watch your step and make sure those lanyards are up over your shoulders so you don't trip. Hop on off the gun.
You'll have a breeze on it.
Oh, wait, sorry. There we go. We'll have a breeze in a minute.
One of the most important parts of the day. This is where we're going to show you everything you need to know out there. Again, my name's Clint, this is Annalise, and that's Zach. We're going to be your guides out there today. If you guys forget our names, we also go by Help and Save Me. So, everybody see how Annalise clipped herself in up there? Did you guys see her do that? Good. That's exactly what we want. So we're going to do all your clipping today. We don't want you guys messing with any of that equipment while we're out there on course. So if you need to right now, just to get it out of your system, go ahead and spin the wheels on those trolleys, clip the carabiners, do what you got to do. Once we get out there, we get a little nervous if we hear you guys trying to unclip yourselves while we're standing up on a platform like that. You might start smacking hands. If you do it too much, we might have to kick you off. So Annalise is going to go ahead and zip on out here for us, demonstrating a proper zip position. Alright, so if you notice, she's got her feet out in front of her crossed, in line with that cable. Hands are up here resting on the handlebars. She's letting that harness hold all of her weight. Y'all, these harnesses are rated for thousands of pounds. If we wanted to, we could all hop in her lap and go ziplining out there today, but that gets a little awkward and she gets a little too excited, so we went ahead and gave you guys all your own harnesses, so you're welcome. Like I said, feet out in front of her crossed, in line with that cable. If she were to catch a little gust of wind and start to get a little spun around, she's catching wind on her whole side there. It's really going to slow her down. So you're going to use those handlebars, little push-pull action like you're steering a bicycle, straighten yourself back out. And on that, the best steering is preventative steering. So this is our regular zip position. For lightweights, anyone 160 pounds and under, we're going to do what we call the cannonball. So you want to tuck your knees up to your chest, get your feet above your butt. That's going to give you a little extra speed boost today. Everyone's welcome to do this, but on the first two zips, we only want our lightweights doing that. We've got manual brakes at the end of those, and we like our shoulders to stay in our sockets, so don't come in too hot on those. Now, one thing that could happen out there is you could be doing the cannonball, you think you are, and you're doing what we call the seated chair. It's when your feet are hanging below your butt, your shins are pretty much flat, getting all that wind catching them, your chest is catching all that wind. That's going to slow you down even more. That's the slowest position you could be in today. So while we're doing these first two lines, whoever's on the other side will let you guys know if you're doing it or not. An easy thing to do with cannonball too, with that harness, if you slide the waistband down to your butt and sit on that, that'll help you get your knees a little bit higher. So something we could run into out there today, our zip lines work on a trough system, which means we're coming downhill to gain speed, and at the end we're going back uphill to lose a little speed. So let's say we're not doing a cannonball right, or maybe we get turned a little sideways and can't straighten ourselves out. If that happens, there's a chance that we might come up a little short, which really isn't a big deal unless you don't do anything about it. If you don't do anything about it, coming all the way back to the belly of the beast. Up here, that's only about 10-15 feet. Out there, that could be upwards of 1,500 feet. You guys don't want to pull yourselves in 1,500 feet. I don't want to stand on the platform and cheer you on while you pull yourselves in 1,500 feet. So what we're going to do, let's say we run into that scenario, we're coming up a little short. As soon as your trolley stops moving, we're going to yell, "Grab the cable!" Reach up, one hand in front, one hand behind, slide your hands in nice and tight on that trolley. From there, you can turn yourself 180 degrees and pull yourself in that last 5 or 10 feet you might not have made it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So anyone have any questions?
So if you're above the 160, then you want to keep your feet crossed. You don't want to pull yourself.
Well, just on these first two. Once we get on 3 through 6, you can ball up, go as fast as you want. Speed's the name of the game out there. We've just got a different brake system on these two, so we don't want anyone coming in too fast. So if anybody feels like they need to get up here on this and try that out, they can. Or if everyone feels pretty comfortable, we can just go ahead and hop over to our first 2 baby zips and get started. Awesome.
All right, I'll have everybody come over here, make 2 lines behind these cables here. So we're gonna have 2 lines all
Stay
day.
together,
You can
guys.
race. Go ahead, line up the first and you want to race again.
Over here. Over here.
What you got on that one?
Oh,
When it is your turn, come on up. Go ahead, take initiative step all the way up to this top step. Not quite yet. We're going first. So after my little speech, you can be first.
All right.
But you want to make sure you just step all the way up to this top cable. So these lanyards are pretty short, so it does make it a lot easier for us to get you clipped and unclipped today. So similarly, on the other side, when you get to the other side, go ahead, step up to the top of that stool. So you want to go ahead, grab the cable, stand yourself up. You grab onto this trolley with wheels. Doesn't work as well as stand yourself up. Kind of do a little bit more of an awkward dance. Just use that cable, stand yourself up to the top of that step on that other side. On the other side will be 2 of us with big white brakes. That's how we're going to be stopping you on these first 2. You're going to go ahead, run right into those big white brakes. Don't have to do anything differently. Keep holding on to your handlebars. If you grab our brake, it's going to set that knot prematurely. You're going to trolley, it's going to bounce into that, bounce you back out in the middle of that cable. So don't grab that brake, just leave that to us. We'll stop you. On the other side, it's going to be a pull like this one. So you have your feet to one side or the other side. If you really trust us, you can split the difference. Just whatever you do, don't kick off of the pole. If you kick off of the pole, once again, that's going to send you back out into the middle of that line. Anybody have any questions? Comments? Answers? Life advice?
Right. Do it.
All right, you have to step on up.
And we take 1 more step up to the top step. Oh. Thank you.
I know, right? Yeah. I was like, oh god.
Okay, so should I have one hand one way and the other? Is that how you do it, or do you do both?
Just both, just like that.
Okay.
All right, ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Nice job.
How's that first one?
All right.
How was that for you?
good. Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Go ahead, follow your landings down with that cable.
There you go. Claire, come on down.
Okay. I did not record any of that one. The little ones, we only got 2 hours, so.
I was kind of stressed on
Why?
when we're going to stop.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, is that Kelsey?
Yeah, and Kyle.
Stand on up there.
I was coming for you.
I got it. We're gonna slide down, follow your lanyards down.
I guess I'm going to go all the way against you now.
I didn't know that was y'all. I didn't get a picture. I'll get a picture of the next one. Okay, 3 steps.
Claire. You have to keep
legs up more. You kind of had them down.
Oh, there she comes.
So that's really sudden
Yeah.
increase. Where's she in the pig?
Yeah.
Alright, slide down, follow your lanyard. Do that other end.
No, it's not. We meant kick it when you come in. If I didn't stop you right when you were still going really fast. Then it would have hurt.
Crap, I wish I'd known that was them two. I wanted to get a picture. I wasn't even thinking.
I'm sure
We can get him on this next one.
I just stay with me. Oh my gosh! Yes! Don't yell at all. I didn't yell, I just was smiling.
I got a picture of you.
You did?
Yeah.
Did I have a big smile on my face?
Yeah.
See, I told you I can't follow you. You landed like a drunk woman. Maybe she is.
Step all the way up there. Step there.
Okay. I got told a lot on treetops.
Like stopping in the middle?
I never landed on this thing.
I mean, I don't care.
Clear!
Not on this one.
Between the rope. Hi. Yeah, like when I was coming up, I couldn't even really see what I was. I just look around. I didn't know what I was focusing on anyway.
This is better. I just got really paranoid on treetops.
I freaking love this one better.
Having like,
Wait till you
they'd
get
all
to
be
the longer
they'd
one.
all be hanging back on the tree going, hey, I can't see. I can't. Oh, Dawn did this. I did.
That was really close, Dawn.
That's all right.
Gina beat
Good
you.
job. Yeah, that was almost a tie, girlie.
Jonda, you and I are still like
I love it.
again.
Yeah, I got it.
What was that Chevy Chase said on the video last night?
This is crazy. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Where?
Oh, am I supposed to be on the other side?
I don't think it matters, baby. You can see better over here.
Would not be comfortable doing what y'all are doing. Yeah. I tried in there too.
Standing out there?
Nope, not at all. You should go to the tree top.
I was gonna say,
She doesn't slow down.
No?
Nope.
Kyle.
You just have to stop her.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and step on up there. That's cool.
Oh, do we go back across now?
Yeah, I think down this way.
Clear!
Go make room.
So y'all are always going to be the first one.
Look at him.